A few days ago, returned from a 10-day trip to Ireland, and 7 of those days I spent at an artist residency called Greywood Arts, and it's a little arts organisation nestled in a rural village called Killeagh, and I think it was 3.5 hours south of Dublin in County Cork. I padded the trip out a little bit, so I spent 2 nights in Cork City before the residency and then 2 nights in Dublin at the very end, because there was a William Blake exhibition that I really wanted to see at the National Gallery of Ireland. And I took a lot of short video clips that I wanted to put together for a YouTube video or something when I got home, but I don't really feel like I want to add too much verbally about the trip. I did, however, yesterday write a lot about it, and I have Substack if any of you are into that, and I'll link it for you if you want to read, but do be warned, it is a really long read. I think I needed to get the trip out of my system in order to move on with the work that I have waiting for me on my desk, so I just wrote about it on Substack. And I do just want to say that if you are also an artist, a musician, dancer, like any kind of creative person, and you've been considering doing an artist residency and have maybe just been a little bit too scared, or you are introverted like me, I definitely recommend taking the leap. This is the second artist residency I've ever done, and my first one was last January in Finland. I was there for a whole month, and I found both of the residencies that I've done through a website called Artender, which I will also link as well. If the residency does not offer a stipend or a grant for you to stay, they are self-funded, and you have to apply for grants to get funding to go, which is really tedious, but it's not as daunting as I initially thought they would be. I think I applied for 3 different grants to get this residency, and I did eventually get one. So artist residencies are such a special way to get dedicated time and space away from the usual routine, and they're a good way to connect with other creative minds and just to have space to reset and think about what it is that you're making and think about like your place in the world, really. And I just really highly recommend, if you have been considering it, to take the leap. I think now more than ever we really need to collaborate and share experiences and create communities away from the internet. I think that AI and these weird algorithms are really skewing the way that we connect online, and that's not to disregard the countless relationships that I've developed through posting my work online. You know, all the friendships that I've made with artists and collectors and supporters like yourself are really valuable to me, but I think just the way that the algorithms now run, it's really hard for us to connect the way that we used to, and it almost feels like living behind glass sometimes. So yeah, I'm really seeing the value of things like residencies at the moment and developing community and things like that. So yeah, I would just really recommend residencies to anybody that has been considering them. And as I wrote on that Substack piece, I am really learning that some of the most meaningful choices that we make in life are made with uncertainty, and that we kind of just have to do things scared. Anyway, thank you for keeping up with my ramblings and updates, and I will be back with an audiobook video soon, I think. So yeah.